Good morning. Rookie mistake last night. Camped in my tent at real close to the Springer Mountain shelter. Thunderstorms roll through, 20 to 35 mile an hour wind gusts, and when you have something like that, it's probably smart to take and put a heavy rock over your stakes so that the wind doesn't catch your tent and tear your stakes out, because that happened. It was 2:30. Wind was picking up. It was right before it really started to rain, and the side of my tent just wind gusts hit it. But the nice thing with Thurston is with the two trekking poles, if they're taut, with the two trekking poles, if they're tight, the tent won't completely collapse. So just the one side of the tent was just smacking me in the face. I'm like, what's going on? I had my headphones in, just completely zoned out. I was sound asleep. Woke up and quickly got the tent stake back out, threw some rocks on it, and then it was fine the rest of the night during the most heavy part of the rain. But fun little story. You learn fast what you got to do out here. And if I would have thought further, I would have done it. But I didn't think that far. Because rolling into camp last night, I was feeling it. I was definitely tired. And just wanted to set up tent and relax. So, all right. We are going to start the day, get rolling. And I'm sure I'll check in along the way. Made it into Hawk Mountain Shelter for the night. Quite a few people here. I think there's 30+ tents. Just enjoyed the people that are, just enjoyed the company from the people that were here, hanging out. But gonna call it a night, and then tomorrow's a new day. All right, bye. Heading out of camp in the morning, day 2 on the AT officially. Initial plan would be to make it to Gooch Shelter and stay there. Second plan would be to go to Gooch Gap or Woody Gap and get off trail, take a 0. So I could go to Gooch, stay at the shelter tonight, do a Nero to Woody. I want to stay above the clouds, if possible. My battery pack's starting to run down a little bit. Make sure I have power in that for the next leg of the trip, so I can make sure all my devices are charged. Having some issues with my insulin pump staying connected to my Dexcom, and so without it staying constantly connected to the Dexcom, I can't run a closed loop automated system. So I gotta run it in manual mode, which is fine. So trying to figure that out. Running in manual mode now during the day, and running it automated at night. But have been running slightly high during the day. Last night I was kind of frustrated with it, so I just straight up took a syringe, bolus 15 units, and just chilled and was hanging out with the people that were at the shelter, having a good time. But didn't eat fast enough and it dropped pretty fast. Got it back up, ate, went to bed, and then it also dropped in the middle of the night. Went down to, it was showing 56. So I treated that, and I was at 76 this morning. So, you know, nothing abnormal. That's normal stuff in everyday life. It's just now figuring out the new flow of managing type 1 on trail. But so far it's been, I feel good, even though with like higher numbers and lower numbers a little bit in the evenings. Like, I feel good. I feel recovered. Been sleeping good. And yeah, so we are headed to Gooch. And it's a beautiful morning. Expecting some rain sometime today, tonight. But as of now, it's another beautiful day to be alive. All right, bye. I am here at the end of day 2 on the AT at Above the Clouds Hostel. Got a ride in to the hostel from Woody Gap. Made it to Woody Gap today. Felt good today. And had made it to Gooch Mountain Shelter at like 12:30, 1 o'clock. And was in Gooch Gap not long thereafter. And both of those were my first options to stop at, and just felt really good. So I just pressed on. It was a beautiful day, and had some amazing views coming out of Gooch Gap. And yeah, so the plan is to stay here tonight. Got a nice hot shower, and then gonna slack pack from Neal's Gap back here tomorrow night. Should be like 11-mile day tomorrow. So should be pretty easy. Feeling good. Gonna recover as much as I can. Charge all my stuff. That was the one thing I wanted to do, was my battery pack was getting low on battery, and wanted to make sure that was full, so I can charge both my Omnipod 5 PDM and my phone. So doing that, recharging my InReach, charging my watch, charging all the things. Yeah, it's been a good day, and looking forward to another one tomorrow.